Hey guys, what's going on? This is going to be kind of a recap of wrestling this week and TLC in general. I did watch TLC. Pretty good pay-per-view. Pretty crazy. Um, so this will probably be the beginning of my wrestling stuff on this channel. Um, that's probably what I'm going to do. So I kind of want to give you my thoughts on. Good Lord, that light behind me. I kind of wanted to give you my thoughts on wrestling this week. Kind of talk about it a little bit. This is what my wrestling content's probably going to be like um, on my phone. I'm probably going to sit here and do my wrestling. I may go live. My computer is like right in front of me, and I thought about going live, but I figured I'd just go ahead and record this, and then I could put it up tomorrow. So this will be pre-recorded, so I can upload this weekend, make a couple videos I can put up this weekend and talk about. Um, so this is what I do have another idea for a video, so I'm gonna record that here in a little bit. So I probably can't make this video super long. But yeah, as far as TLC, I thought it was a successful pay per view because of the viral disease. You know, Roman couldn't be there, Bray couldn't be there, Bo Dallas still out, JoJo's out. A bunch of people were just noticed it's going to be on the show. Finn Balor ended up stepping in, taking on, or AJ Styles ended up stepping in and taking on Finn Balor, which was a really, really good match. Mickey James and Alexa Bliss surprised the crap out of me. That was a really, really good match. Didn't think that was going to be that great. Didn't look forward to that at all. Even Sasha and Alicia Fox put on a decent, little 3-4 minute match. It was a pretty good match for what it's worth. What is going on with the light behind me? It's like getting light. It's annoying the shit out of me. It's like, stop it. Asuka made her debut. If you haven't seen Asuka yet, good lord, she debuted on Raw this week. Faced Emma in both matches, one on Raw and one rematch with TLC. Both matches are pretty good. They're all right. First match was not a squash match, and that was, I think, a good thing because it kind of gives you what Asuka is going to give to the women's division. And I kind of hope Asuka is the person that maybe brings back wrestling to the main roster with the women because she's going to make the women wrestle. She's not going to go out there and probably just put on a WWE style match. She's probably going to go, hey, let's do this. And I kind of hope she does that. I hope she kind of puts her foot down when she wins the women's title because I think she will shortly and soon. Um, I think they have high hopes for her because she's from Japan and she's a really great wrestler. She can do a lot. And actually, I looked up how old she was, and she's the same age as me. So I'm like, whoa, she's kind of young. I mean, really, that's young for a wrestler. But the crazy thing about it is, if you look up all the top stars' age and stuff like that, they're all around my age or older. Is like all the top stars are around that right now. I mean, we're not talking about Randy Orton and everything because he's old. Actually, I don't know how old Randy Orton is. I think he's in his like 40s or something, early 40s. But still, to think about like all the top stars are basically like Balor just got in there, and I think he's like 38 or something like that. And AJ Styles is like 38, I think. No, Balor might be 36, and AJ's like 38. John Cena's he's up there. He's like 40, 42, I think. Cena is, and Orton's around 40 probably. I mean, they're like all these wrestlers are around that age starting out. Sammy is like 36, 38 too. Sami Zayn and Owens is around the same age too. And Nakamura is about that age too. So it's like, good lord, like all these people are like super around that age. So it's kind of cool. That kind of tells you that really the WWE needs to focus on making these stars now. So down the road, they can build other stars like Ty Dillinger, have him ready to step up into the main roster and be a big star. I mean, he's already on the main roster, but I mean, have him be able to step up and be a main event player. Um, Bobby Roode's another one too because he's like 40. It's like, good lord. Um, and also, Ty Dillinger will be ready. Tyler Breeze, he's a young fella. Even Fandango, if they did the right thing with him, I think he could be a major star. They changed his character somehow, were able to transition him out of being Fandango. He could be somebody else. Uh, Change his gimmick, but still kind of keep the persona. You know what I'm saying? Like people have done it before. Triple H didn't start as Triple H. He started as a blue blood, kind of like a Steven Regal type character a long time ago, and he ends up becoming the game Triple H. So if that tells you anything, they could do something like that. It would just take a lot of transitioning and stuff. That lighting is so annoying. Anyways, yeah, TLC was pretty good. What was the other match on TLC? Tag team title match was pretty decent. I don't think I watched it. Did I watch it? I watched it. It was okay. It was okay. I'm just on the tag matches lately. I mean, Usos and New Day is pretty hard to not like that because that was pretty good. Kalisto and Enzo was just it was not entertaining. Uh, Balor and AJ was really good. I do think they could have done better, but I think one thing is AJ was probably had a lot of fatigue, probably too, coming from overseas. He had to travel, so he probably wasn't in the best shape. So he probably didn't want to go like all full bore out and give everybody like a 5-star match. So, I mean, it was a pretty good match. It was a pretty decent match. They definitely did better than what Balor and Bray would have done. That would not have been a good match. Uh, and I had a feeling like the original match they had planned was going to be like a bunch of shenanigans anyway. Um, well, it's the women's title match. I already talked about that. That was a really good match. Tag team cruiserweight match. I don't. It was entertaining, but it's just like some match you could have seen on Raw. It was. They don't know why they keep doing that crap. Um, they had Jason Jordan and Elias. I didn't really watch it, but it was entertaining. It was an entertaining storyline. It was just like something else they could have done on Raw and didn't really need to put on the pay per view. It was just something added entertainment to the show they put on there. Um, TLC match, I really didn't get a chance to watch. I need to go back and watch it, but from what I've heard, it was a really, really good match. Not a lot of like great uh, wrestling, but there's a lot of moments, probably crash moments and things like that happening. I need to go back and watch. I know Kane and Braun Strowman were fighting, or it kind of started that thing. So, yeah, that happened. Braun Strowman and Kane are now starting a feud. So let's talk about Monday Night Raw this week. That was kind of crazy this week. Talking about that. SmackDown wasn't really much that happened on SmackDown. I watched it. It was entertaining. They're setting up everything. Raw did not invade. Like SmackDown invaded at the end of Raw this week, beat a bunch of people up backstage. It just feels empty in the locker room without Bray and Roman there. It seems like it's empty without them there. Balor was he even on the show? Was Balor on the card? Oh yeah, he came out and faced Kane. I forgot. Uh, Kane is one of the only ones that wasn't backstage, and they probably because they just didn't want to insert him into the thing, but they should have because they inserted the Shield into it, and they're not going to be a part of the Survivor Series match. So I don't know. Like at first, they're like it's all about Raw versus SmackDown, and the titles, the champions are all facing each other, and they're going to have one elimination match for the men, one elimination match for the women, for Raw and SmackDown, and picking your respective teams, whatever. So they do that. Becky Lynch is the captain on SmackDown. Alicia Fox is the captain on Raw. That'll be interesting with Alicia Fox. But they didn't send him to SmackDown last year and Raw won. So now this year, I'm assuming they're going to probably do something like a storyline they did on SmackDown last year. And I kind of wonder if somebody's going to interfere. If they seriously pull the same storyline they did last year on SmackDown and have somebody attack like Bayley or something backstage, and they're like, "Who attacked Bayley? Who attacked Bayley backstage and made her so she couldn't wrestle?" Probably Sasha. If they pull that crap, it's going to be that. But yeah, they're going to do that. So they didn't announce any of the members of the Raw team that's going to be on the team, but SmackDown had one, and Randy Orton is the first one to be on Team SmackDown, beating Sami Zayn, knocking him out. So maybe Sami Zayn won't be a part of it unless they'll have a battle royal in a few weeks, and they have for the last member of the Survivor Series team, and then maybe that'll be how Sami and Zayn get on the team. I have no idea. Um, The only the thing that's popped in my head is that if Owen show back on SmackDown because I thought he was going to be gone for like a month, and evidently he's already back. So I don't know what happened with that, unless AJ's staying on Raw for some reason, which he was back on SmackDown. So I'm assuming that's not the case. Um, but it kind of makes me think if Owens and Zayn are going to cost SmackDown the match at Survivor Series and get to interfere, and that cost them the match. But Raw was really, really good. They had a lot of storylines progressed. Um, Kurt Angle was out there, the Miz was out there talking crap and stuff, and Miz taking on Baron Corbin. That's gonna be interesting. Um, I really don't think it's gonna end up being Miz and Baron Corbin at Survivor Series. I think there's going to be a title change before, but I just can't see either of them dropping the belt. So that's where I don't understand what's going to happen there. I have a feeling that Baron Corbin's going to lose his U.S. title before the Survivor Series. I don't see the Miz losing it because the Miz, I think, has a record that they're getting ready to let him hold on to and break a record. That's what it looks like. So I don't think he's dropping the title. So it has to be Baron because I don't. Miz and Baron doesn't seem like a feud that people will be like, yeah, let's have that match. No one's ever said that. But it will be, if they do let it happen, it'd be an interesting match. I'd watch it. Alexa Bliss versus Natalya, I don't want to see that. We've seen that over on SmackDown, I believe, and it wasn't that great. Why are we wanting to see this? This is like stupid. It should be Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte for the Women's Championship. And maybe that'll be the one. Maybe that'll be one that the title will change hands too, because there could be a title change before Survivor Series. Who knows? The Usos versus Seth and Dean. I know that ain't gonna change. That probably is not gonna change. They talked about like, oh, it could change. It could be Chad Gable and no. I'm assuming if they do have that championship match on before Survivor Series, they'll probably have a good match, and they'll probably win by countout or something. Maybe that'll be what happens. They beat them by countout, and then that kind of prolongs the feud. They get their championship match, but somehow they Usos either walk out or Chad and Gable walk out or something like that. Or I don't know. Somehow they get the countout and win. So they could demand another title shot or something. I could see that happening. So it looks like Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin's bad guys now. So that's kind of cool. They got to switch stuff up. And that's why WWE's got to, not be afraid to turn somebody heel, because they can always turn them back face again. In today's world, we just want different matches, and you got to give us different matches. But yeah, wrestling in general is really, really good the past couple weeks. Survivor Series coming up. WrestleMania is getting ever so close. Royal Rumble is right around the corner. Like, Survivor Series is coming up next. Then I think like 2 more pay-per-views, and then the Rumbles after that. So like basically 4 pay-per-views away from the Royal Rumble. Oh my God. I love the Royal Rumble. I will watch that. Like, I don't care how tired I am. I'll stay up to like 1 o'clock in the afternoon to watch that. And I'll tell you right now, I will. Anyway, wrestling's really good. NXT 205 Live, I haven't really been watching. But like I said, with being able to watch and record these videos really shortly on here, on the phone, I talked about it in my update video yesterday, because I'm going to upload this tomorrow probably. I definitely will see that this will be a better choice. So I'm going to end this. So I'm going to end this here. But wrestling is definitely going to be a part of this channel now. I enjoyed wrestling this week. This week wrestling was pretty good. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to check out 205 Live. Or any of the New Japan stuff. I got to figure out when they're doing the new stuff and just record that, because it's becoming annoying. New Japan is annoying. You can't set a series recording, so I basically just have to figure out when the new stuff is on and just record it. I don't know. It's just weird. Anyways, yeah, no New Japan. I haven't watched Ring of Honor or anything like that. TNA's stupid. They're dumb. I'm not even going to talk about them. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Leave your comments down below. What do you think about wrestling this past week? Yeah, keep rocking and keep on watching wrestling. Later.